Imagine yourself finally breaking free from the relentless grind of the 9 to 5, stepping into a life of financial independence where the daily hustle becomes a thing of the past. Now, hold on to that thought as I share with you a concrete approach to make this your reality. When it comes to leaving the rat race, it's all about understanding and mastering the 3 R's we've talked about before: risk management, rinse, and repeat. But let's go deeper into these crucial steps today and break down why each one is a game changer. First and foremost, managing risk isn't about avoiding it altogether. It's about making calculated moves. It's important never to put yourself in a position where a single setback could wipe you out. That means not taking loans to fuel your ventures, steering clear of the temptation to sell your property for a quick influx of cash, and certainly not throwing all your savings into a venture, no matter how promising it might seem.
Risk management is about setting limits and sticking to them.
Only gamble what you can afford to lose, because and let's be real, there's always a chance you could lose. By setting these boundaries, you ensure that you live to fight another day, giving you multiple shots at success. This is where the rinse and repeat philosophy shines. It's about persistence, learning from your endeavors, adjusting your strategy, and jumping back in. Now, let's say you've nailed it. You've made an investment that paid off big time, much larger than you first envisioned. When this moment arrives, and you find yourself sitting on a heap of life-changing capital, it's time to switch gears. Your focus must pivot to wealth preservation. Suddenly, it's less about growth and more about safeguarding your newfound riches. This might even prove to be a more lucrative avenue than any occupation you've held before. However, remember, diversification is your safety net. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say. Instead, spread your investments over multiple channels. Think real estate, stocks, perhaps even some commodities or precious metals. It's like a financial insurance policy. If one bucket leaks, you've got several others holding strong. And here's where we take a step back, kick up our feet, and chill. Wealth management should be your new mantra. Research your options, and yes, that might mean consulting with a financial advisor to tailor a plan suited to your specific situation. But remember, the pivotal point in all this is that you've climbed out of the trenches of the working world and ascended to a vista where your money works for you. Before I wrap this up, if you found today's insights valuable, and they've spurred you to action or given you a fresh perspective, consider expressing your gratitude with a tip. Any amount that reflects the value you've gained would be greatly appreciated. You'll find a link to do so in the description below. And on that note, ask yourself this: which step are you going to implement first? Are you ready to manage your risks like a pro, or are you gearing up to diversify and secure your wealth? Subscribe, hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and set forth on your journey to financial freedom. Together, let's build a future where the daily grind is a distant memory. Imagine this: you're curling into bed after a long day, ready to drift off into a deep, restful slumber within minutes. Sound like a fantasy? Well, stick around, because today, we're turning that dream into a reality with a few smart tweaks to your daily routine, ensuring you can slide into sleep in just 10 to 15 minutes. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's kick things off with caffeine, that beloved stimulant found in coffee, tea, and an array of energy drinks. It's no secret that caffeine can keep you buzzing long into the night. To ensure these caffeinated delights don't steal your slumber, here's the deal. Limit all caffeine intake to the morning hours, say, before noon. This gives your body ample time to process the caffeine and wind down by bedtime. Lighting, fellas, it's more critical than you think. We're talking about blue light, the sneaky sleep saboteur emitted from devices that fools your body into thinking it's still daytime, effectively halting melatonin production. Melatonin, for the uninitiated, is our body's natural sleep-inducing hormone. Combat this by swapping out standard bulbs for blue light-free alternatives, bathing your evenings in a warm, candlelight glow that gently nudges your body toward melatonin production and, subsequently, the land of Nod. And here's where it gets cool, literally. Lowering your body temperature is like sending your brain a VIP invitation to a sleep festival. Get that thermostat down with a fan or air conditioner. For the eco-conscious among us, taking an evening shower works wonders, too. And timing is everything. Aim to bathe around 2 hours before hitting the hay to give your body the perfect thermal runway for sleep. The road to swift slumber involves more than just these 3 steps. Consider the following. Develop a relaxing pre-sleep ritual that might include meditation, reading, or gentle stretching. These activities signal to your body that it's time to power down. In today's digital world, we're often plugged in until the moment our head hits the pillow, But to welcome better sleep, establish a device curfew. Power down those screens at least an hour before bed to disconnect from the virtual world's excitement and demands. Your sleeping environment is your sleep sanctuary. Keep it clean, quiet, and reserved for sleep and intimacy, only to strengthen the mental association between your bedroom and rest. Regular exercise, particularly in the morning or afternoon, can deepen your sleep. However, beware of evening workouts, as they might inject too much adrenaline into your system too close to bedtime. Not to mention, your diet can directly affect your sleep quality. Eating heavy meals right before bed can cause discomfort and indigestion, so give your body time to digest by eating at least 3 hours before you plan to snooze. Now, imagine a world where you're in full command of your sleep. It's a world within your grasp. Make these changes and embrace the powerful, life-altering benefits of restorative sleep. This is where you start listening to your body and optimizing your environment to make every night a good night. Before we wind down, treat this as your nudge to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and ring the bell to transform your approach to sleep one well-informed decision at a time. As we wrap this up, I want you to ask yourself, which of these steps will you implement in your life? What are you going to change tonight to secure those restful Z's? Now, remember, information is power, but action is success. So, as you journey into tonight, bear in mind the power you hold to influence your sleep. And if this information has brought some value to your life, consider returning a gesture of appreciation. A tip link can be found in the description. Your support propels the creation of content that helps you live better, sleep better, and ultimately be better. Sleep well, gentlemen. Here's to conquering the nights and owning the days. Until next time, this is Max Sterling, signing off. Imagine uncovering the secret of effortless success. Sounds thrilling, right? Today, we're diving into the depths of a seemingly paradoxical philosophy that might just be the hidden key to unlock your fullest potential. Intrigued? Stay tuned as we unravel the ancient wisdom of Wu Wei, the art of doing nothing, and unfold actionable strategies that could transform your life. Now, picture this. You've got a good amount of cash sitting idle, earned through tireless work over the years. Realizing it's not doing much for you in the bank, a spark ignites within you to make that money work. Great investors have often said, when there's blood on the streets, that's when you buy. Taking this to heart, you immerse yourself in finance and economics materials for hours daily. Even topics from college days become riveting books on the history of money have you hooked for 8-hour stretches. But why this sudden surge of motivation? How can something once tedious now flow with such ease? That's where Wu Wei comes into play. This ancient Chinese wisdom, meaning the art of doing nothing or non-forcing, may sound like promoting idleness, but it's far from it. Instead, it's about strategically aligning your actions with the natural flow of life, eliminating the unnecessary struggle, and achieving your goals seamlessly. Think of it as the difference between swimming against the tide and riding the waves effortlessly to the shore. Adopting Wu Wei could be a game changer in personal finance, career advancement, or mastering investments. It encourages you to align your intentions with the natural currents of the market, understanding when to act boldly and when to hold back, unraveling opportunities rather than forcing them. It teaches you that timing is everything, and with the right timing, your actions can become tremendously effective and less strenuous. So, how can we apply Wu Wei in our daily quest for success? Firstly, cultivate a clear understanding of the landscape. In finance, this means staying informed. Know the history of money, the cycles of the economy, and the movements of the market. In your career, understand the trends, the skills in demand, and the network you need to build. With knowledge as your compass, you smoothly navigate towards your goals. Next, adapt a minimalist approach to your strategy. Simplify your investments, focus on quality over quantity, and cut down on the noise. In a world brimming with information, resort to the most reliable sources and actionable insights. Whether it's real estate, stocks, or online banking, pick your avenues wisely. Don't scatter your efforts. Let's also talk timing. Wu Wei is about recognizing the sweet spot for action. In trading, it means knowing when to enter and exit positions, holding steady when needed and striking when the moment is right. As for your career, it could be about knowing when to ask for that raise, pivot to a different industry, or start the business you've been dreaming about. It's all about the impeccable timing that comes from keen observation and patience. Another crucial aspect is detachment. Wu Wei advocates for an approach where you are free from the grip of desperation or fear, where decisions come from a place of confidence and reason, not panic. Visualize the trading floors or the digital marketing campaigns where decisions are driven by hard data and calm minds, not the hysteria of market highs and lows. Now, what's stopping you from exploring these ancient yet profoundly relevant guidelines? It's time to fine-tune your life, to shift towards ease, precision, and effectiveness. I'm inviting you, my ambitious friends, to embrace the art of doing nothing in the most proactive sense. Embody this timeless wisdom, make it a part of your financial acumen, and watch as your endeavors flow with grace and power. And before we wrap up this compelling discovery, a gentle reminder: if you found this dive into Wu Wei and its practical significance valuable, consider showing your appreciation with a tip, a simple gesture to keep this fountain of insight flowing. Your support is our strength. To the savvy viewers committed to lifelong learning, to those who've sailed through this narrative with us, what actions inspired by Wu Wei will you integrate into your life? Share in the comments below, and let's continue this journey of wisdom together. If you haven't already, subscribing, liking, and hitting that notification bell will keep you on the path of knowledge and success we explore here together. Remember, every step you take aligns you closer to a life where challenges unravel into opportunities, and success becomes a natural state of being. Let's make the art of doing nothing work wonders for you.